As for this whole like gravity and nonsense about you need a force, there's something called a downward electric current on the Earth. It's measurable, it's provable. So we have positive energy increasing above, it then goes down to the ground to seek equilibrium. This is of course from a Richard Feynman lecture right here explaining it. It's a grounded metal plate, will have the same surface charge as the Earth. The plate's covered with the ground conductor will have no surface charge. In the Next Level movie, actually it's Level With Me, check it out, levelwithmefilm.com. We actually did the experiment to show you can make things go up and down, manipulating electrostatics, gravity's a fairy tale. Here's the downward electric current going down to the surface of the Earth. So if you deny this, you deny basic, measurable, empirical evidence that can be done by going out in the Earth and measuring that there's a measurable downward electric current on the Earth. Well, let's not talk about that. All right. Also, you don't need gravity for anything to do with the Earth. You can solve for downward acceleration using a kinematic equation. It has nothing to do with gravity or the idea that mass attracts mass, which is not even what your belief system is anymore. So you don't need it at all. All you need is the height of the ball or whatever is falling. Then you need downward acceleration, what you're solving for, the time and the initial velocity. And this kinematic equation can solve for little a or little g, quote unquote, which is downward acceleration. Everywhere on the Earth, for all engineering, anything you use gravity for can be solved completely without the idea of gravity. You'll never get a rebuttal. All right, microwaves are not significantly affected by diffraction nor refraction. So if you look at this bottom picture right here, we have microwaves going out and it gets blocked by the hill. So if we send a radio wave out, they say it diffracts and then it'll fill in the gap behind it so it can go over the obstruction, right? And they make up how far that can go anyway. Microwaves cannot do this. Microwaves do not diffract or refract like that. So if you shoot a microwave horizontally straight at a hill, it's going to get blocked by the hill because the diffraction refraction is significantly different. Well, if we look at the curvature of the Earth is supposedly going to block these horizontal microwave transmissions, right? So say we're a 100-foot tall tower. It should be at 200 distant miles. We should have 23,495 feet of curvature blocking the obstruction or obstructing the actual target, right? And then we should only go 12 miles. If we're 300 feet up, then it should only go 21 miles. Unfortunately, the ACE, which is the Allied Command Europe High Band, was a NATO communication system implemented during the Cold War, where they're shooting 50 to 250 miles with microwave transmissions. Microwave transmissions. And again, you can't just cop out by saying refraction and diffraction. It doesn't work like that. So you guys don't know the answer. I can play games with you all night and let you pretend you do, but we're going to cut to the chase and tell you what your religion is. Your religion is that it just magically starts to go out horizontally and there's a magic area in the atmosphere. Not the ionosphere, mind you. This is like just a couple miles up where it just hits water in the atmos, then reflects right back down to where it's supposed to go. So if I shoot a microwave directly out horizontally, it'll go 250 miles and just coincidentally land exactly where it's supposed to, because there's magic reflection in the atmosphere. So, and that wouldn't work consistently. This, if you read into the documentation that was recently declassified from this program, it consistently works. You can send these microwaves out over and over and over, and it works every single time as if it was horizontal.